This is the tale of the last couple of bits of information here. So, Ryan Knight, host of the podcast, the hit podcast, that has a lot more hits than I do, Amped Up, I think it's called, has had a little bit of a bizarro few bits of time on Twitter over the last, 24 hours or so. And so, I covered this yesterday. It was going viral on Twitter that the Movement for a People's Party, MPP or People's Party, whatever, that just registered in California, or at least is trying to register in California, they need to get 80,000 people on board. I'm guessing that they're starting with California because they want to run Jimmy Dore as a candidate, but just a guess. So it was recently shown that they are anti-socialist. They are not just not socialist, but they're ostensibly and specifically anti-socialist. They said that they do not want to partner with the Greens because the Greens are, quote, too socialistic. They also say that socialism doesn't appeal in red states. If that were the case, why did Bernie Sanders in 2016 do so well in red states? Now you can say that maybe because everyone hated Hillary Clinton. We didn't get much of a chance to test that thesis in 2020 given the pandemic and all the garbage that occurred in the 2020 primary. But so Ryan Knight says he's responding to the criticism, and he says, I am stepping back for now. But this is the important bit. I am stepping back for now. I want that to be, chief. I'm going to highlight that, right? I am stepping back for now. Oh, my desk is broken. If only I had as many hits as Ryan Knight, maybe I'd be able to have a desk that doesn't break in the middle of my live stream. But he says, I am stepping back for now from the advisory council of the People's Party. I believe we need a viable third party in America, not that represents the interests of the people, not corporations. But I believe it must be rooted in socialism. I wish them nothing but solidarity in their vision. So Ryan Knight is like, all right, man, I love socialism, bro. Right, I love socialism, bro. I'm the socialistest of the socialists, right? I love socialism. It's my favoritism. That's it. You know what? I respect that. But then Ryan Knight has tweeted out this other bizarre stuff. So people, okay, let me start with this one. So I'm not going to bother watching that. But Ryan Knight says, this is tough but fair. I radicalized so quickly over the past year that I basically skipped DSA. However, Dem Socialists could be the most important socialist organization in America if they stopped funneling grassroots movements into the capitalist Democratic Party to die. What? That doesn't mean anything. And this is the thing, is Ryan Knight, this is not some dumb bitch. This is a 300,000 follower account. And so when he says this shit, oh, the DSA is capitalist. What? It doesn't make any sense. So this guy steps back from the People's Party because they're anti-socialist. And then a couple hours later goes on his Twitter page to attack DSA. Which, like he says, which is actually true right now, I think it is the most important socialist organization in America, right? And it can definitely garner a lot more steam ahead of time, in the future. There's a lot of other organizations, of course, that you should be supporting. I say you should join as many orgs as you can, right? But again, this whole thing is just and you see, again, in this tweet, that's just his Twitter feed. In this tweet, he says, I believe nothing but solidarity in their vision. In this tweet, it's, they're capitalists. So this is why I want everyone to be very aware that he is not stepping back from the PP or the Movement for a People's Party. He's just kind of stepping back for now. He's trying to kind of, gain some pity points in this new criticism. And also, again, he's attacking DSA. And then people are responding to him. And this is a really good... This is really good. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's so good. So, and then Ryan Knight says, DSA folks get so mad and offended by the slightest bit of criticism. This is not a slight bit of criticism. This is spreading a lie about DSA. They do not funnel grassroots movements into capitalist democratic parties, okay? What they do is they are an outside pressure campaign that will assist specific candidates, maybe if they run as the Democrat in a Democratic primary, maybe if they run in a third party in areas where that's more viable. They are not party specific, okay? They didn't even endorse Joe Biden at all. An easy layup of an endorsement. they decided to say, we're not just going to endorse anyone because that's not our position. They're not an electoral party. They are an organizational apparatus. But this guy is so fucking stupid and uneducated that he just doesn't know that. And again, it's not a problem if you say something silly, right? It's a problem if you say something silly and you've got 361 fucking thousand followers, right? That's the problem. Right, like if I say something silly, really only like 40 people are gonna really, care about it at all, right? Whereas if this guy says something silly, all of a sudden it's viral on Twitter. Everyone's talking about it. So this guy's like, why continue to organize mass movements into a capitalist party that just co-ops and destroys them? That doesn't happen. Literally, this is fan fiction. Ryan Knight is spewing fan fiction. That's what this is. The DSA does not organize mass movements into a capitalist party. They are an outside organization that applies pressure to anyone that is willing to be pressured. That's what they are. They don't funnel anything into the fucking capitalist party. And again, to claim that AOC is a capitalist pig. Oh, DSA, why are you supporting Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? She's a capitalist pig. Oh! I'm sorry, but I mean, like, this shit is just...
Only the really, I hate to say this, but those with the lowest IQ.
It's not sending their best. Ryan Knight is not sending his best. Let me just tell you.